everyone. Welcome to episode 14 of Food FAQ. I'm Mariela.
And I'm Eric.
And today we're talking about vegetables your kids will eat. More precisely, summer vegetables your kids will eat, which is a big one.
I don't have children, but I assume that's a...
But you have a Ryan. And Ryan...
I have Ryan.
He's a picky guy.
He is. He is
a
very picky guy.
You understand.
He eats only very certain vegetables.
Right.
And they have to be cooked a very particular way.
So you know exactly what we're talking about, Keeter.
I know exactly what I'm talking about. And what I love even more about today is that these recipes we did together.
Because we got together.
You were in DC with me. And we did these recipes together. So it was a whirlwind of just cooking nonstop, and I'm still detoxing from all the food we consumed.
Yeah. And we ate so much food, and it was vegetable.
It was all vegetables. But these vegetables we're going to talk about the next couple episodes, and they were delicious and decadent.
Yes.
And some of these vegetables could be the entire meal. So I think it'll be kind of fun because we're going to talk about things that will be full. As non-vegetarians, we could have full vegetarian meals, which is good for you once in a while.
Without complaint.
Without complaint. I'm not going to say you won't miss meat, because you know what? They always say that. You're not going to miss the meat. And I do every fucking time. So, but it will be hearty and satisfying and delicious, where you just consciously have to say, I'm not going to have meat this meal, and do it. So,
and it still tastes good.
And it still tastes amazing. So, you kick it off, Madi. You came up with this one, so you kick it off.
Well, I mean, I didn't come up with it, but I adopted it from the famous Thomas Keller zucchini recipe that everyone raves about. And I'd seen it coming up in my feed over and over again. You had seen it coming up over and over again. Yep. So we took a stab at it. This is what it is. You get a zucchini, you slice the ends off, you cut it in half lengthwise, and you do a cross hatch cut, which means you cut from edge to edge in a diagonal, and then from one side to the other, and then you do it the opposite way, creating kind of like little triangles all the way down. Diamonds. And then you sear it on a hot pan with olive oil until it gets a little bit of color. The recipe, the Thomas Keller recipe, I couldn't really tell you how it is because I just kind of like looked at it. We looked at it and we were like, okay, got it.
We got this.
Yeah.
Thomas Keller. We got this.
Suck it, Thomas Keller.
Mariela Eric got this.
Who are you anyway, Thomas?
Right. Yes, whatever.
So what we did is I don't know what they do. I think they finish it off in the oven, right? In the pan.
Right.
And I was like, let's just use the air fryer, because the air fryer is my favorite thing to use in the kitchen when I want to make anything kind of crispy and crunchy and I don't want to turn on the oven. And for us, we were like really cooking. So the oven was already banging by the time we started up with the zucchini. So we popped it in the zucchini. I mean, we popped it in the air fryer. I think it was at 400 for about 8 to 10 minutes?
8 to 10 minutes. 8 minutes.
8 minutes. And then while that was happening, we made like an olive oil infused with garlic and what was it? Was it
tarragon.
Thyme? No, it wasn't tarragon. It was thyme.
Thyme.
Yes. Tarragon would be really good in this though, I think.
Tarragon would be good.
Oh, we should do that. Okay. And then, after it came out of the air fryer, we put a little bit of that oil on top and it was good. What do you think, Keeter? We had some criticisms of the recipe.
Okay. So I will say, and I know that you were like a little back and forth with this, but I will say that I do like the fact that we put on, when it came out of the air fryer and we put the garlic with the olive oil and thyme, it was raw garlic. It was not heated up. We didn't infuse the olive oil. I like that part. Just kind of felt it was really fresh. What I found a little interesting with the zucchini was, the zucchini kind of acted like a sponge and it kind of soaked up a lot of that olive oil.
Yeah.
And so the zucchini itself ended up very oily.
Mm-hmm.
And it was delicious. Don't get me wrong. You serve the zucchini, people are going to eat this up.
Yes.
This is something that when you serve as a side dish, just know it is going to fill people up very fast because of that oil. And so I think if I were to remake it, I would score it. I would maybe brush it with olive oil and use the air fryer the entire time.
Bingo.
And it'll score it and it'll still get those nice score marks on it. It should still get that nice little bit of char on it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I would just brush it and put it in there. Maybe I'm too much of a purist when it comes to vegetables. I think vegetables have like their own really good flavor and they just need a little bit of help. That was my only thing. I felt that it was just very
oily. Yes.
And that's what I do not like about it.
Yes. I agree with the whole time cooking in the air fryer. I think it'll do it plenty of justice. And I think if you add the infused oil, just the way it is with the raw garlic and all that, but also what, like we had mentioned, we were talking today, with a little bit of vinegar, red wine vinegar to cut the fat a little bit.
Yeah.
That would be slamming with some steak.
I think a little red wine vinegar, I think with balsamic vinegar, I think with even a little bit of like a rice wine vinegar, like a little bit of that goes a little bit goes a long way. And I think you're right. I think with like a steak or with chicken, grilled shrimp, anything like that, it'll go very well with it. I think it was a great recipe. I love it. I would just cut the oil back
a lot,
significantly. And let's say you did want to sear it in the pan first, go ahead and do it. But again, I would just use like the tiniest of oil just to cover it, just to get that sear, and then maybe brush it before you put it in the oven. But other than that, I would just brush it and put it in the air fryer and let it go.
What I loved about it is how that the cross hatching?
Yeah.
It changes the zucchini 100%.
It really does. It changes the whole flavor of it.
Yes. So
like there's a textural thing on there that's really good about it.
Yes.
Like I'm going to cross stitch every single thing I can because it's really good.
It gives it a contrast.
It does. Well, and it allowed the top of it to be a little crispy.
Right.
Which was kind of nice, which I liked. I love a good crispy vegetable. I like a good char. And that did it. I wonder, I don't know if it would work because you would still have to put it in the oven. So maybe not. Because I wonder if you can grill it with the crust.
It might fall apart.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it might not cook fully.
Yes. Yeah, it might. I think it'll fall through the grates because it starts to get a little limp on the inside and then become like, But what I do like, it takes a very humble vegetable and it is absolutely elevated.
It's delicious. I would do it again, hands down. I would make it a staple in my home. I would just do it a little bit different without the extra olive oil.
I'm going to try all these tricks together tomorrow because I'm craving the zucchini. I'm craving zucchini, which is important.
That's a very interesting thing because that is not a vegetable
I crave.
Most people say, God, I love a zucchini.
So what do you got for me, KK?
So you and I had a little bit of fun. We had these vegetables around us. I think you and I went and like blew a couple $100 at Trader Joe's just on vegetables alone.
Yeah.
And so what we did is we chopped up some carrots. We chopped up eggplants. When you do chop up eggplant, you do have to salt it for about 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Let it salt and pat dry it. Obviously don't rinse it. Don't make the mistake I did and rinse it out. Pat dry the they
were still good.
They were still very good, but I just literally re-added liquid back into the whole thing. So pat dry it. We chopped up some leftover zucchini. We chopped up some squash. We chopped up some onions, put olive oil on top of it, salted everything, put it in a beets. Oh, so beets in there. And actually, if just to let everybody know, I think if you put beets in there, you could probably omit carrots. Just because they're going to give the same sweet flavor, but you could also leave the carrots in there too. Good for your eyesight. So anyway, so you go in there, 500 degrees. We did it for about an hour. I would probably do it for about 45 minutes.
We forgot about it because we were zucchini making.
We were zucchinied in zucchini heaven.
We were knee deep in zucchini.
Knee deep in zucchini. And we're not talking about penises. We're talking about real zucchinis.
We were making eggplants. Everything was phallic now that I think about it.
There's a lot of phallic vegetation around us. Wow. So 45 minutes, take it out, put it in. We let it cool for about 20 minutes, not even. And then we put it in the blender with a little bit of olive oil and about, I think it was a cup of Greek yogurt.
Good Greek yogurt.
Yeah, it was good Greek yogurt. was about 2% fat, but it was really good Greek yogurt. Like it could have been a harder sour cream. Like it was really good.
It was good.
Greek yogurt. And you put it in there. And then what else did we put? We put some smoked paprika.
Duh.
Mariela's favorite.
And sriracha.
And and we blended it up and it comes out this gorgeous purple color and it is delicious. It is amazing.
Yes.
Eat it with crackers, with pita chips. Later that night, we ordered pho for dinner and I had the idea of just taking some noodles and a little bit of the pho broth. And I even mixed this vegetable dip in with noodles and a pho broth and
it became a sauce.
And it was freaking delicious.
I didn't try it because let's give a little background story.
Okay, do it. Go ahead.
I came into town and I was, I contracted the bubonic plague or something.
Yeah.
But I really wanted to cook with Eric and I went over there anyway.
No. Mariela's dragging ass, like through greater.
I was dead.
DC. Just dead to the world.
Oh my God.
So
we was trying to rally.
Listen, we powered through.
Man, we made some good shit, but yeah,
the pho. Dedication. But the pho, we figured will make her feel good because, there's jalapenos in it. There's, the side you put it in there. It's just good. You didn't put your jalapenos in there?
No, I tried it, but I don't know. I was so fucked up, Eric.
You were out of it. You ate that and then you ate like an ice cream sandwich and you were just like, bye.
Man, the ice cream sandwiches were good.
We'll talk about another episode, but they were good. But yeah, you just ate that, passed on the couch. I didn't see you till we're on Zoom right now.
Pretty much.
Yeah. You were out of town. I got a text message on the plane. So yeah, you really were sick, but you powered through like a champ.
So the vegetable dip was mixed in with pho broth, which was also delightful, spiced with like cardamom. I've never had anything so good.
The pho broth at this place was really good.
Holy crap.
If anybody wants to know, it's called Pho 7 and it's in Vienna, Virginia. And it is so freaking good. Right. Their pho broth is incredible. But anyway, so we learned that this vegetable dip could also become a sauce. You can use it to put it on sandwiches instead of mayonnaise because sometimes we have to use hummus on a sandwich. It's really good. By the way.
It's like a vegetable hummus.
Exactly. That's exactly basically what we made.
You could even add a little tahini to it if you're feeling
You could add tahini to it. It was incredible. This vegetable dip was really good. This is definitely a do again. And I think just putting it in for 45 minutes instead of an hour. I will say it is better warm.
Yeah.
Than it is cold. So heat it up. And we did notice that as it sat a little bit longer, you're going to get more of a char taste. And some people might like that. And I do like that.
And your kids will eat it, which is
your kids are going to absolutely gobble this up. This did not taste like vegetables. It did not. It was really good. And I would have added a little bit more sriracha in it just to make it more spicy. Or if you want to add a little bit of cayenne pepper in it, be careful with it, but add a little bit of cayenne.
I kind of discovered sriracha on this trip because I kind of shy away from spicy food. It doesn't agree with me, but man, sriracha's delicious. And I'm very late to this party.
I use sriracha. It's a condiment I always keep in my home.
I'm going to start.
And it's just something when you use it as an accompaniment to something else, it's really good. I don't really like sriracha just like sprayed all over a piece of meat. It has to be
in something
mixed in with something else. It just gives it such a good spice and such a good kick. It has that really nice vinegary taste to it.
Yeah.
So this is good. This roasted vegetable dip, everybody needs to try it.
Absolutely.
It's super healthy. I mean, yogurt and vegetables. It's basically what you threw in there.
And I was surprised because, we were making it and I was like, this is going to taste like shit because it's yogurt and vegetables.
Right.
When we both tasted it, we looked at each other and our eyes and our mouths all became the same shape. And we were like, oh, this is delicious. Like, this is actually good.
Holy Hannah.
Yes.
Right. Because you would think, like, oh, this is going to taste like shit because literally it's vegetables and yogurt. No.
But it's flipping good.
No, this was good.
All right. So your kids will eat this. I promise you. And you can always hide the vegetables, like we said, and add them to pasta because kids eat like pasta. No matter who this kid is, they're going to like pasta.
I love it.
And they also like the zucchini, I feel, because it's cute.
They like the zucchini. I think what they like about the dip, it doesn't look like vegetables. It just looks like a pretty dip. Zucchini, as long as they try it, they're going to go back for it.
I agree. I'm going to make it for my kids too, and I'll report back because I only had it over there and I've been recuperating from whatever the fuck this is. So I haven't been able to make it again for
Right.
them, but I will test dummy them and tell you guys how that went. And also I wanted to give like a quick mention. I made these zucchini muffins. They're from the, what's that woman's name? I love her recipes. Her name is simply Sally's Baking Addiction. Have you tried her recipes before?
I haven't. Nope.
I find her recipes work 85% of the time, which is kind of a big deal when you consider how many shit recipes are on the internet.
Yep.
So you take her zucchini recipe, which is very normal ingredients, brown sugar, white sugar, the zucchini itself, baking powder, all the normal dry ingredients. And what I did is I took 3 very ripe bananas because I had them. And to me, throwing away a ripe banana is sacrilegious. And I smashed them up and I put them inside the muffin batter and I baked them off. And they were so good. The kids could not wait to eat them. Delicious, delicious muffins. And I also wanted to give you guys a few tips when you make muffins. When you mix the batter, go ahead and rest it for about 15 minutes. It gives, I cannot recommend this enough for really most baked goods, particularly cookies. Eric and I have a disagreement on this, I think.
Right.
I keep trying to make him rest cookie dough and he refuses, okay? Refuses to rest cookie dough.
Not easy.
He's knee deep in that bitch. Every time he makes it, he's like rolling balls and he's baking them off and he's in it.
That's correct. Rolling balls.
Oh my God. There's a lot of dick jokes in this episode.
This is all the phallic vegetables.
Oh my God. We had a lot of phallic stuff. Anyway, so rest your batter 15 minutes. It allows the flour to hydrate, the flavors to meld. And then my next tip is to fill the muffin little crevices full. It creates that pretty dome top when it's full. And then turn on the oven at 425, bake the first 7 minutes, and then lower it to 350 for the remaining time, which depending on your muffin size will vary. But these will give you the pretty bakery muffins with the pretty domes, and they're fat and juicy and muffiny. I hate flat top muffins. They really piss me off.
Oh, they're not even a muffin. Don't call it a muffin.
Yes. So, and your kids will absolutely eat anything in a muffin shape that is sweet.
No matter what anybody says, a muffin top is amazing.
Muffin top.
You know what?
Fucking great.
Me too, the biggest muffin top you can
We
make.
celebrate them. You can also add carrots to this. I mean, really add any vegetable you want your kid to eat to a muffin and you'll be fine. They will consume this. Guaranteed.
Right.
Yeah, these are super quick recipes. I feel most of them are fast. Now that I'm looking.
They're really fast. The zucchini, honestly, probably the longest would be just roasting the vegetables when the muffins bake. Like, that would be the longest thing, but I think the preparation of everything is really quick.
Yes. And you could introduce all these vegetables to their diet without any rigmarole or bullshit. Because I know how kids are. They have a real hard time trying new things sometimes. And we don't want to raise chicken nugget kids. I always tell Eric, like, I'm not raising chicken nugget children.
I have a chicken nugget adult in my home. And
you're always trying to expand his horizons.
It's been several years. You don't even know our anniversary date, just to let you know. We have no idea. Oh. But it's been several years. I have to find plane tickets and figure it out. It's been several years and just getting him to eat stuff now. I mean, you were here. It's like.
Well, he ate pho.
Right. Well, he loves pho, right? But
yeah, he's opening up a little bit.
A little bit. But if he had started when he was your kid's age,
totally,
it would be a different palate. And I love that you don't want chicken nugget children.
Hell no. But also I'm blessed that my children do not have allergies because I can't even imagine what a shithole it is to deal with that.
Yeah, mine does have a lot of allergies.
Yes, which is new. And God, I don't know. If I had to avoid the 90% of everything, because everything has peanuts, it would be a pain in the ass. So anyway, these are our offerings to you for vegetables that your kids will eat. My friend Emily asked for this episode. Hey, girl.
Hello, Emily.
So we made it. We made it just for you, baby.
We had Emily in mind for all of this.
Yes. So we hope you enjoy these. Give them a try. Drop us a line. Leave us a review.
We're going to have pictures coming up, Mariela.
Oh my gosh. We're totally.
Food.
We made some videos of us actually cooking together. We have to edit them once I'm over whatever this is, whatever this plague that has befallen me, and I have energy. And poor Eric, he was really such a fantastic nurse. Both of them, you guys. I'm so grateful.
I'll always take care of you.
I know. But we still banged it out. And yeah, we have so many cool recipes that we worked on. We are so excited about one in particular.
Yes.
I'll not wait to talk about it.
I can't wait to talk. It's going to blow your mind.
We're taking the old school baby into the new school.
Yes.
And you're going to freaking lose it. But you got to try it, y'all.
Yeah.
You got to make it.
Yes. Like, when you hear about it, don't just scoff at it.
Yeah. Don't sit on this one, baby.
All of this. You got to make all of this. It's really good. And what's great is these are healthy too. So
healthy. We're making healthy meals.
We're not known for that.
And there's not booze in this one at all.
Sadly. But
well, a lot of dick jokes. So you can't listen to it with your children.
Correct. This is a non-child food FAQ.
This is adult hour.
This is adult hour. This is food FAQ after dark.
Oh my goodness. Well, anyway, we love you guys. Don't forget to communicate with us, and soon you'll be seeing us live on your feed. So give us a follow over on Instagram. The link is in the show notes. I'm going to put the link to the recipe for the zucchini muffins with my recommendations in there too. Yeah, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for listening. Bye-bye. Bye.